Welcome to Uncle's Channel. Thanks for watching today. If there's one game I'm very excited for next year, is definitely Contra Operation Galuga, because it's a remake of the very original Contra on the NES, and I love that game in pretty much every way. I've beaten it so many times, and the idea we're getting a remake, a full like co-op action of like up to 4 players, and like all these extra special little additions to it or little extra content. I am very excited. But we got our new gameplay trailer just a couple days ago, and I do include some pretty cool information in here. It's going to satisfy old school fans as well as some new school fans as well, and fans abroad of the game who don't even know it by Contra. So in the new gameplay trailer, they actually announced 6 playable characters, only 4 at a time, but you can choose from 6, and hey, they might actually have some unlockables as well that they're not announcing. These are just simply the ones you start off the game with. You can play as Bill Reiser or Lance Bean, who are of course the original duo from the actual Contra game. You can also play as some new characters, Ariana, Lucia, as well as Lieutenant Stanley Ironside. And as far as I know, those are brand new characters. I couldn't find anything online about them harkening back to an older game. And judging from the gameplay trailer, they all look like they have sort of an individual play style as well. I'm not positive on that, but especially for Lieutenant Stanley Ironside, looks like they have a little bit of a hover move. So it does seem like there might be some different gameplay mechanics based upon who you choose. But the coolest thing about the new characters that are announced is definitely going to be the inclusion of Probotector, who is the UK version of Contra. For some reason, according to their censors or whatnot, or you know, the government, they couldn't have like regular Contra over in the UK, so they turned the characters into robots and called it Robotector. I guess like a combination of Protector and Robot sort of squished together. But they're actually including Probotector inside the game, which I think is just a awesome, like harkening back to sort of the Contra origins and sort of for all regions as well. Now, as far as like the gameplay goes for the trailer, it's definitely the old Contra game. You can tell it through and through. This is the original Contra that's been remade for a modern system, and the art style can be up for debate a little bit as far as like if you enjoy this particular art style. I sort of wish they got a little bit more of a darker sci-fi tone to it, which sort of like the cover of like the original Contra. That's like my vision of Contra, but still, I don't think it's a bad looking art style. It just simply doesn't look as, I guess how I imagined it throughout all the years. But still, I play Contra mainly for the gameplay mechanics, and the gameplay definitely looks like it's 100% the original Contra style. Now, as far as like modes in the game, it says we get a story mode, an arcade mode, as well as a challenge mode, which includes like 30 missions that you can go through for like speed running levels or beating them on like limited ammo or just like little special accomplishments inside the level. And I really do enjoy when games do this because it allows you to like go back and replay the game multiple times, hone your skills a little bit, and just, I don't know, dive really deep into a game that you're already invested in. But what kind of Contra game would it be if it didn't have a little bit of a controversy to go along with it? And pun definitely intended there. And the controversy for this particular Contra game appears to be, anyway, the dealing with the physical release of the game. Because over in the UK, they are getting a physical release of the game. However, according to Konami on the Amazon selling page, they are only getting a digital code only inside of the physical box. And like, why even make the physical box? Like, why release it physical at all if you're just going to get a digital code inside it? I hate it when companies do this. However, if you are in the United States, you are in luck, because Limited Run Games has already announced that they are definitely not doing the digital code only. They are doing a full physical release of the game. They haven't announced as far as like any of the special packages or what comes in a special edition or anything like that. But we do know if you order from Limited Run Games, you are getting a cartridge or a disc, depending on which system that you order it from. And that is exciting that you actually have the ability to get a physical copy if you want it, but you're gonna have to order it from the US and have it shipped, of course, wherever you want around the world. But we all know, like, if you order from Limited Run Games, whether you are local, as far as like in the United States or abroad, if you order from them, you're not going to get the game anywhere near release date. It could be anywhere from like a month to like half a year, or even like a year, according to like some of the Shredder Revenge stuff, before you actually get your game. And so like if you want to play Contra Operation Galuga, you're going to pretty much have to simply download it digitally if you want to play it anywhere remotely close to release date. And you're pretty much just going to order the physical if you want the collector's aspect of it. And most people probably won't even open it because they have the digital copy as well. And so I don't know, some of the limited run game stuff, like I'm sort of hit and miss on it. Like some of the stuff is pretty cool, but like the idea you don't ever get it like remotely close to release date does bother me a little bit, and I don't like having to buy the game twice. And so I'll probably download the digital version on the Switch when it comes out. And then, of course, if it's like an amazing game and I just simply love every aspect of it, and there's a really, really awesome package for limited run games as far as like exactly what I want, then I might go for it. but it's going to have to be a pretty darn cool package for me to go for, especially because some of those packages get like really darn pricey the higher they go up. But that's a different conversation for a different day as far as like is limited run games worth the investment or not. And so we'll talk about it on another video. But overall, the new trailer for Contra has me very excited. I cannot wait for early next year for it to come out, for the gameplay mechanics of it. And I'm just very excited to have a new Contra in 2024. But what do you all think? Are you excited for the new Contra game? Are you going to order the physical edition from Limited Run Games? Or are you going to get the physical case from the UK with the download code only for some weird collector's reason, I guess? Or are you simply going to go the digital route? Or are you going to even get the game at all? Let me know in the comments down below. As always, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Check my other videos listed up above, and go out there, find a great game to play. Simply have a great rest of the day.